Welcome back, boys and girls. I have a letter F that I said we were going to talk about. And what is the picture with the letter F? It looks like a really cozy fire, doesn't it? Would you like to sit in front of it and get warm after you played out in the snow? Yeah. Okay, so capital F and lowercase f. And what does F say? Do it with me. Good. All right. We are going to look at the rhyme and chime again, and we are going to look for. Are you ready? Okay, I don't have that fancy tape that some of the teachers have, but I do have a dry erase marker, and I figured out that you can use those on this book. So, we are going to be looking for F. You ready? All right. Our title is Funny Fish Play. Look at there. We already have two F's. So we have funny and fish. Now, both of those F's are a capital F. Let's go on and start a rhyme. Funny fish like to play. Now, up here, they were both capitalized because that's the title. Down here, it says the same words, funny fish, but fish is not capitalized because it is not the title. Funny is capitalized because it's the beginning of the sentence. So let's say it. Funny fish like to play. How about this? Fancy fins. Once again, capital because it's the beginning of the sentence. Lowercase because it is not the beginning of the sentence. Fancy fins swim all day. If I had a wish, here's a lowercase f, I'd wish to be a funny fish. All right, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is a lot of F's. And what does F say? All right, you are going to need your paper for today to start the week, and it looks like this. We are in week 2, and it's called Animals. It's on page 13. So we're going to do the letter F, which we already did. Animal babies, which we already did. Another day, you're going to do a decodable reader. We have our word play that you want to add to your word ring. And then we have an adorable koala bear. We're going to flip the paper over, and I'm going to see how this works today. I am going to use a magnet on my little whiteboard to see how that works for you and for me. All right, so you have your paper, you have your pencil. If not, turn off the video and go get it because we're going to get started. All right, our picture at the top is a fire. There we go. Our picture at the top is a fireplace, and we have a capital F and a lowercase f. So capital F, we start at the top where I say the upstairs, go straight down, and then we pick up our pencil. We go right across the ceiling of the upstairs, and then we go right across that dotted line. Lowercase f, even though it's lowercase, it's going to be in the upstairs and the downstairs. It's a tall letter. You start just above the ceiling, come up and around, straight down, and then you cross on that dotted line. So let's look at our apple. What is our first picture? I bet you use one almost every day. I know I do. That is a fork. So we're going to do trace the cap or the lowercase f, and then we're going to put a capital F right next to it. Okay? That second line for your capital F should just be a little bit shorter than your top line. All right, we had this picture today. What was that? A fan. Good. So capital F, nice and neat, and lowercase f. We want to use the whole space and the lines because that's why we have them. It helps you to learn what size the letters should be as well as what they look like. All right, let's go down to the star. And what is that first picture? A feather. All right, so let's make our capital F and a lowercase f. I'm having a little trouble with that line, that second line, because I'm writing kind of backwards. All right, does yours look like mine, or even better? Use that space. That's really important. All right, football. Does that start with f? Yes. Let's go ahead and write it. Capital F, nice and carefully, and lowercase f. Okay, let's look at the Christmas tree. What is this picture right here? That is the number 4. Does that start with F? Yes. Capital F. Do you see how I'm writing very carefully, even though I've been writing for a very, very, very long time? Because I like my paper to look amazing. Like kind of like first and second grade writing. I bet you can do the same. Let's try this last one. What is that? A fox. Our animal baby book had an adorable fox in it, didn't it? Yes. Oh, that looks amazing. Remember, if you are at home, you need to upload this for your teachers so that they can see them and see what an amazing job you did. All right, if you are not done, go ahead and pause the video and finish that. I have one more section I need to do. We're going to use some animals to talk about making a complete sentence. A complete sentence needs to have a person or a thing, and it needs to tell like what they're doing. Okay? So let me give you an example. If I said, the kitten meows, would that be a full sentence? Yes, because it has a kitten. That'd be the subject. And then what does it do? It meows. That's called the verb. So you need a subject and a verb. Subject is who or what it's about, and a verb is what they're doing. So listen to it again. The kitten meows. Sentence? Yes. How about this one? A newborn foal. Is that a sentence? No, it's not. It talks about who, the newborn foal, but it doesn't say anything about the newborn foal. Doesn't say the newborn foal was running. It doesn't say the newborn foal was sleeping. It doesn't say anything like that. It just says the subject, so that's not a sentence. Let's listen to this one. The giraffe stands tall. What do you think, up or down? Yes. The giraffe is who it's about, and what does he do? He stands tall. Awesome. How about this one? Is a strong parent. Up or down? Yeah, down. Because it doesn't say who is a strong parent. Okay? It doesn't have a subject. If it has a subject, if it tells who, then what it does, that would be a sentence. So I'm going to give you some pictures and I'm going to tell you something. You give me a thumbs up if it's a sentence. The alligator is by the water. The alligator is by the water. Would that be a sentence? Yes. It tells who, the alligator, that's the subject, and it tells what they're doing, is by the water. All right. How about this one? Is big. Would that be a sentence? No, it doesn't have a subject. It doesn't say what is big. How about if we said the deer is big? Would that be a sentence? Yes. All right. I love these animal pictures. They're amazing. How about this one? The gorilla was happy. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up, yes. Tells about the gorilla. That's the subject. And what was he? He was happy. That's a describing word. Okay. Last one. Oh, no, it's not the last one. Almost the last one. Jumps high. Sentence? What jumps high? I bet you can make the sentence. You try it. The kangaroo jumps high. Now it's a sentence because it has a subject with it. All right, how about this one? Mouse. Can you tell somebody close by to you a sentence about a mouse? Oh, I bet they were good ones. The one I think about is the mouse scares me. Would that be a sentence? Yes. He doesn't really scare me. He just is like, ooh, I don't like mice. All right. So when we are writing our sentences in our writer's notebook, we are using full sentences. We don't just, unless we're just doing a label. If we're just doing a label, can you have one or two words? Yes. But if you're using a sentence, you have to make sure you have the subject, who or what it's about, and then what are they doing? All right. There was a little grammar lesson and a little lesson in writing sentences. I will be back to see you during writing time. Thanks for joining me for reading. Bye-bye.